Dental Reach, made with love for dentist by dentist. Supported by Group Pharmaceuticals. This event is sponsored by M&M Dental Associates and Pulp Dent USA.
Hello everyone, welcome again. Time flies and we are here at the end of Pronto Challenge 2. Now every one of you might be knowing me. I am Dr. Zainab Rangwala, Head of Media and PR for Dental Reach. And I welcome you all to the award ceremony of Pronto Aesthetic Challenge 2 showcasing Class 3 restorations. I heartily welcome all our respected judges, Dr. Rumpa ma'am, Dr. Pratik Gupta, Dr. Deepa, and Mrs. Mala. Our dear mentors, Dr. Rumpa ma'am and Dr. Pratik, and even Dr. Preeti and Dr. Nikhil, even Dr. Deepa, they have always been so encouraging to the participants. Their support throughout was incredible. I'm really very grateful for them for taking out time from their busy schedules and helping our participants in each and every step where they needed help. Today also they are here with us to share some valuable insight and also some scientific evidences on this magical material, which is the talk of the town right now. I welcome Dr. Pratik Gupta to share his feedback on Pronto Challenge 2 and also some clinical tips for our participants. Over to you, Dr. Pratik.
Hi everyone. Hope you had a great Sunday till now. We are here to make it better. So Pronto Challenge 2 that was thrown to all of you, we had a wonderful response. We had over 43 clinicians sending their cases in using the product. We had excellent support from Pulp Dent because as far as I know, all the products reached on time and you had ample of time to give these cases, submit these cases. And this time we made sure that we categorized all your cases into three basic categories. We wanted to see how difficult your case was. We wanted to see how you've done the restoration, obviously pre and post, and we also wanted to see how you've gone through the steps, whether you followed all the protocols of going through the restorations as we had shown you during the demo. And I must be proud, and I am actually really proud to say that almost all the cases we received followed all the protocols. They were wonderfully done, some even better than what I could get as a finish with Pronto, some which were at par with the best, some which were beyond the best, if I had to grade that. But the way this challenge was taken up by everyone, we had over 50 entries, and the way this challenge was answered by all of you was very heartening. It was very heartwarming to see the love that we received, to see all your cases, and I hope you like the product. All of these products are pretty close to my heart, especially the bioactive ones, because I've been using them for quite some time now, and the results have been amazing. All my fellow clinicians who use the products, all of them whom I've recommended the products to, are also really happy with the products. They say that this is a solution by the dentist, but for the patient. It's no longer for the dentist or something which doesn't work for the patient. This works for even the worst patients that you have, somebody who cannot maintain their oral health, somebody who doesn't want to maintain their oral health, but still wants your help to get the restorations done. This is your material for go-to. If I see a high caries risk index patient, I am very scared. Put composites in there. I teach composites every day, but I understand that composites do have a limitation. You have failures that get associated with composites, and those are the cases where a material like this kind of there was a thin line between what we used to choose, where GICs would not have a lot of lifespan. The composites also would not have a lot of lifespan because of the condition of the mouth, and that is where these resin modified GICs and now the bioactive resin modified GICs fit the bill. This absolutely fit the bill there for that patient. You can use them, and I'm sure your patients would be overjoyed. So would you, because the product is excellent. You get a finish like composite. I've been using the Activa range of products for quite some time. The only thing that I found Activa to be lacking was that the shade match was not as good as you have with Pronto. And second, that the finish was something I would long for. I would get a better finish with composites. It's not that the finish was bad; it would never get plaque retention any which ways. But I would get a much more mirror finish when I used to use composites. But then it is still my material for go to in a deep class 2 situation. For the anteriors now we have Pronto, and this has almost fit the bill into everything. It has excellent strength, it has biocompatibility as you want, and it polishes well. So when you have better polish, you have better retention of polish, and that lasts for a lifetime. You do not need to change the restorations frequently, and you can now look at dealing with other things. If it's a high caries risk index patient, you might change his diet, you might change the way he eats, you might change his drinking habits, and then get him back to normal before you look at definitive restorations. If this is not your definitive restorations, by the way, you would look at definitive restorations in such a way. But I was overwhelmed with the kind of cases we saw. Elderly patients, especially geriatric patients. We are a country which have people, which have a lot of people above the age of 50. So you have these geriatric patients who, one, do not want to spend a lot on their obviously well-being, obviously they have other priorities in their life, but still wanted a material which would last them. And frankly speaking, I've been following up this material for around 2 years, and it has been doing really well. A quick story to share: my mother is a secondary Sjogren's patient, so she has dry mouth. You know, she has a very constant problem of root caries and class 5 lesions. I used to do a lot of composite restorations, and they used to fail. Every 6 months, I would have a follow up, and some of the other composite restoration would have a decay around the margins because of a dry mouth. GICs would not last, and I was not happy. And about 5 years back, when I was introduced to Activa by Mala here, she sent me. She was very encouraging, and she sent me a good sample of Activa. And the first patient that I used Activa in was my mother. I wanted to see how this would last. And trust me, for the last 5 years, out of 16 restorations that we've done in our mouth, 16 class 5s, I've had to change 2. So if that's the kind of material that can last for 5 years, yes, we put her on GC tooth mousse, we do give her salivary substitutes, but still, if this is the kind of material that can last for 5 years, where nothing else did. The only material that lasted before this was a material from Pulp Dent, no, sorry, a material from Sun Medical. They called it Bondfill SB. That was a material that lasted for 3 years in her mouth. But again, that material could not be polished very well. So I was not happy with the material because it would retain some amount of plaque. Whereas Activa, no plaque retention, and it has been in her mouth for over 5 years now. I've had to change only 2, and that too because she had some secondary caries, some more recession that crept in. But that is the kind of power and prowess this materials progress, these materials possess. And that's why I would want everyone to have a feel of the product. And Ms. Mala has been very, very helpful to all of us in providing samples. I mean, I've never heard someone telling me that she's not sent me the sample, because she's so proactive and she believes in the material. So do we. So you can absolutely connect to her, and I am sure she will help you out in sending out some samples that you can use for your patients and for their benefit. The other product that I would recommend that you should start using is Activa, obviously, and their cement range. The Activa cement, which is again a biocompatible, bioactive cement. So around the margins of crowns where we would normally see decay, this is something that would last. I've been using it in almost every part of the mouth. Every single case that I've been doing, every part of the mouth for the last 1 year, I've done inlays, I've done onlays, overlays, veneers, you name it, and I have cemented everything with Activa. And so far, so good. The response has been great. I cannot show you a long-term protocols right now or long-term follow-ups right now, but definitely down the line we will show you long-term follow-ups with the material. But it is absolutely promising. It's a resin modified GIC, so you would anyways use a resin modified GIC for your crowns. But the fact that this is bioactive, it recharges itself when the patient brushes. This is most important. I'm sure we have a scientific session by Dr. Rumpa who will give us some more tips and tricks about how these materials should be incorporated into your practice, and what's the whole chemistry and how these react. But still, as a clinician, and I'm a clinician, I'm not someone who does a lot of research with these materials. I'm a clinician, and as far as I am concerned, these products are doing very well in my clinical practice. They've almost come up to the range of the moment I see a young child, I would want to do an activa kid restoration in there. Or you look at activa, it's a posterior. If it's an anterior, I look at a pronto. Similar thing when it's a geriatric practice, above 50, class 5s. I mean, everyone has these class 5 lesions in above 50. Patients come to you with sensitivity, and you just do a class 5 restoration with activa or pronto, depending on where it is. The patient will be grateful to you, and you can absolutely see how the gum responds. So that's the beauty about these materials. Closer to the gum, the response of the gingiva to these materials has been very well. I mean, I'm sure all of these cases that you see, some of them also posted cases with follow-ups, and that was heartening to see. I know it was a short follow-up of a week or 2 weeks, but when you see the follow-up, you see how well the gingiva responds to these materials, how well the fibroblasts around the gingiva grow onto these materials and have a nice attachment. Ultimately, that's what you want. It's not about just doing the filling. You call it a restoration, right? When you restore something, it should go back to its original state. If not absolutely the same, you would want it to go back as close as possible. That's where I believe this should be a game changer in the practice that you have, and you should start using it. Coming back to the challenge, I mean, it was very difficult for somebody like me to choose, because I had a lot of participants from my previous courses, someone who had done some many of them who had done my courses, and some who had come to me to learn one-to-one. But still, I was trying to be as faithful as possible in terms of me being a judge, and hopefully the right person will win. There are a lot of awards that we've lined up for today, and some really exciting gifts for you all. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for making this a big success, and I will always be grateful for this to Mrs. Mala, to Rumpa ma'am, for allowing us this facility, for Dental Reach to making sure that reaches out to the maximum possible dentists, and to Pulp Dent. Larry, if you are hearing me right now, thank you for all of this, all of the support. Thank you so much, and I hope we have a great evening. Over to you, Dr. Zainab.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pratik. Thank you. Okay, now I would like to welcome Dr. Rumpa Wig. She is the clinical education consultant for PulpDent. She will throw some light on the recent researches and advances in this field. Over to you, Rumpa ma'am.
Hey Zainab, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And again, this challenge is all about why should you use this material, right? And how well it works in all your patients, starting from pediatrics to geriatrics. And geriatrics, there's no age bar, correct? So before I start with the scientific, actually there are a few reasons, I would like to have a more interactive session with you all today. The cases for this particular challenge, awesome cases, each and every one. We had a tough time sitting and really thinking, how to give out the marks, but that's beyond it. But two things that caught my attention in the cases was that this is a Pronto challenge, right? So this is a Pronto challenge, and two of the contestants, one had written that this kind of repels MMPs, so it is good. Dear participant, it works pretty well for Activa, but in Pronto, till now, till today, till date, it had not yet been proven. So that is one. Second, another participant had written that kind of repels biofilms. Again, That holds extremely true for Activa. There are tons of cases. I mean, so many cases. And again, Pronto not yet fully stamped. So one thing I would like to tell you, dear participants, dear friends, dear all, you are presenting your case on a social media, right? So when you do that on a social media, please make sure the information which is going out is absolutely correct, right? So that is one point I wanted to clarify out here. Now, Roxanne, if you're here and if you can tell me if the participants have any questions, I would like to take them up candidly right now, so that their clinical plus the scientific correlation becomes much more clearer than me sitting and presenting all those scientific cases one after the other. Apparently, seeing this time what happened, the Activa is totally, it's a different league altogether. Pronto, yes, is the younger brother of Activa, and it's a single syringe, and it's a composite. It's a mineral enriched composite. So there are bound to be some differences. There are difference in the chemistry, difference in the way it works, difference in the depth of cure. So I would like either Roxanne or Zainab to please take questions from the audience so that I can, start correlating and answer those. But till the questions are coming, let me start off with what I feel about the scientific. See, basically, even I'm a clinician, right? And all the data which I get from my academic partners who are working on this project, I work with them. We have regular once a month meetings and we sit and jot down what's happening, and I'm very proud to bring that to you. And yes, we are given materials to work on, how it works on the patients, how is the outcome, what is something we would like to improve, what is something which can be made better, or what is something which should stay as it is. I mean, we are happy with what it is, so those are the kind of things. And I'm so happy, even for the first challenge as well as the second challenge. You all came up in such big numbers. You used the material and you found where it can be used, what it does. And as Pratik rightly said, yes, the follow-up time is too quick right now. Correct? So, yes, we will follow it up with you and we are always there with you. So, basically about Pronto, it's like first and foremost USP. Let's talk about composites, right? Pronto is a mineral enriched composite and it's a moisture friendly resin composite. So how did this moisture friendly resin happen actually? Way back in 2002, Pubden developed this patented moisture friendly resin with phosphate acid groups. The tag name is Embrace. And this innovation or invention, I would say, there's a total 360 degrees turn around from what we have been doing till now. Basically, passively and opening up completely new possibilities for the restorations that stay active. Goody. I can see a question from Mukesh. Hi, ma'am. I'm always confused which bond is better for Pronto, H&Rins or universal bond. Mukesh, since Pronto is a hydrophilic resin with mineral enrichment, what kind of bond you use doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, my only advice to you is read the instruction for use, IFU. Some bonds are kind of scrubbed on. Some bonds just need a dip and a dab. And some bonds need just a light coating with a brush. So please read the instruction and follow that instruction. How much light curing to be done? You're good. Any bond should work. There is no specific while you're using Pronto. It's after all a regular day-to-day, daily use composite resin with some added advantages which is extremely beneficial for us and our patients. Mukesh, I hope I answered your question. Anything else? Please type on. I'm here for you. And then my next point to talk to you about would be how well these materials adapt. The marginal adaptation, you have a cavity, and how do you know how well it's getting adapted? So if I can refer to a research done quite a few years back, Activa, I'm talking about Activa Restorative here. It was launched in 2013, second half. So there's a research done by doctors Barbara Kane and Jordan Karen. They had used Embrace, which I just spoke of, and 3M's ClinPro. Now, Embrace, compared to the two, showed much more intimate marginal adaptation than ClinPro in the fissures of approximately the same width and depth. Dental has asked, can you mention cases where you cannot use Pronto? Question by Dr. Rohit. Rohit, hey. Now, if you're here, if you're sitting with us today, can I throw back the question at you? Is whichever composite you're using. Okay, no names taken. Think of a case where you cannot use that composite. Can you think of something? So if that holds true, that holds even better for Pronto because of its chemistry, because of the chemical properties. Dental is asking, can you use Pronto in cases of patients with parafunctional habits? Dental, in this case, my go-to material would be definitely Activa Restorative. Okay, though Pronto again has the flexibility thanks to the rubberized urethane, and it's a composite all in all. So Dr. Paresh, what are you asking is in cases of patients with parafunctional? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because it's very tissue compatible and it gives off the happy ions and takes the happy ions back in. So it keeps the tooth in a state of natural equilibrium. So yes, you can use in parafunctional habits, yes. But again, if you ask my personal opinion, my choice of material here would be Activa Bioactive. Okay? And while more questions are coming in, it's moisture friendly. And you know what I did? Even you can do. You all have Pronto with you, right? You have been given samples by Mala. Just take a little glass slab and put a drop of Pronto and put a drop of water right next to it. Okay, and see how beautifully it's miscible. How beautifully it gets mixed. So you don't need our company backup slides to tell you, yes, this is water miscible. Try it out in your clinic. I did that. I've done that, and when I present next time, whatever, you full-fledged, that clinical plus scientific mixed presentation, and I will show you those things and how it works in the patient's mouth as well. Mukesh, thank you. My second question is, can we use Pronto only as first flowable layer over any packable composite? Mukesh, my dear boy, if you have to use Pronto, it's a good question, okay, as the first flowable layer, why would you do that? Because Pronto itself is kind of stackable, So in case you do need to use as the first layer, and if you're using in a deep cavity which you're going to restore, again, try Activa Bioactive, the baseliner or the restorative, and then you can stack Pronto. But since you asked me this question, you don't need to. You can directly add Pronto because it is stackable, and a packable version is coming out, I think, by next year end. So stay tuned. Till the next question is coming, let's discuss. So what happened? Activa, the chemistry, So Pulpdent, seeing the success of Activa, and people were wanting a kind of single syringe, we want something, all these benefits in a single syringe. So what you would like to do? So Pulpdent synthesized a new molecule that they patented. And what they did? They spliced a synthetic rubber molecule into UDMA, which is the diurethane dimethacrylate molecule. That is how this came into being. Of course, Activa, the big brother, and then comes in the Pronto. And are there any more questions? Another thing I would like to discuss while we are at it. Okay, now this is thanks to COVID. But I'm glad that the COVID is slowly getting off now and we are getting more into on-site, face-to-face lectures, which is so good. I miss that interaction. Right now, Paresh is there, Mukesh is there, Zainab is there, but I just can't hop on and say hello, hi there. I would love to do that. But anyway, till the times are scary, let's stick to what we have right now. And nope. Okay, somebody has said no. So what happens here? This rubber molecule, what has been added, what it is doing? Studies have consistently shown that due to the addition of this rubber molecule to the resin, it provides far greater toughness, far greater fracture resistance, good deflection at break, good flexural strength and flexural fatigue values compared to all other dental materials. Can Pronto be used as a restoration material in pedo patients? Yes, of course. Of course. First of all, your life becomes clinical life with the pedo patients becomes easy because this resin is moisture friendly. Now, does that mean that the tooth is floating in saliva and you can still add Pronto? No. You have to maintain the proper isolation protocol, and right now, of course, rubber dam is a must. And so with all those protocols, it's a beautiful material to be used in pediatric patients. Yes, please go ahead. And if you do the cases, please post it on this group, so that we can see and we can use it, giving your name in our lectures. That will be so good. So Rupesh, I hope that answers your question. Please try it out and let us know. Yeah? And see, about Activa, the Activa bioactive restorative, there has been so many studies. If I can count, there are over 43 individual studies. Not dependent on the company studies. Individual, not company dependent studies. They are individual studies about the material. And I'm so happy to tell you that the colleges in India, the PG students, they are taking up so much of interest in this material, and they are writing to us and me and Mala, and we are so happy to connect them to the headquarters, and they are getting beautiful study material. The study material is getting improved by the guidance from USFA, and they are doing a fabulous job. Fabulous job. So I'm so proud that some studies are happening right here amongst us. So ain't we in a very happy peer group today? Yes, we are. And what else can I say? Okay, let me talk a little about Activa. Activa, because of that rubber molecule, to evaluate and compare the deflection at break. This material has been compared with Filtech Supreme, Kitec Nano and Fuji 9 from GC. All right, they all have been compared. So what this study showed is that Activa Bioactive showed statistically significant greater deflection at break in comparison to the other three materials that was tested in this particular study. Now what happens? This result is reflected in the flexural strength again and the elastic modulus, indicating better resistance to fracture and the ability to absorb stress when compared to the other materials tested. Do we have any more questions? Here again, I would like to just digress from the Pronto and the bioactivity and the evidence-based. Mind you, dear friends, evidence-based is huge. And all those things which I discussed last time, actually, I didn't want to repeat the same all over again. So here I am in front of you. You let me know what particular topic you need the studies on, and I will discuss with you. Right? No problems at all. And another thing I would like to bring to the limelight, because this is the day of, social media. Everybody is posting cases, good cases, bad cases, doesn't matter what. But you know what? It takes guts. It takes guts to post a few cases. But what happened, what I would like to also bring to your notice is that 4 months back, on a social media platform, because I do a lot of whitening workshops and lectures as well. So I saw a post that, see the change in the shade, from, some 7 to 8 shade jumps, beautiful, shining, beautiful, nice teeth. The same picture after 4 months in another social media. See the result of the Emax veneers. Beautiful shape, beautiful smile design. So we have to take care of those points. Also, everything what you see on the social media may not be correct. So please fall back on us, ask us. I'm not saying I know everything, no. But if I don't know, I'm definitely going to, ask the brains that are behind this material and get you all the answers. And that is how we learn. That's how we grow together. And that's what this challenge today, I would say challenge, this is all what about this joining up today, I would say, right? So this joining up, this is how we grow together. We learn from each other. I learned so much from your cases which you did. All of you. Fantastic. Fabulous. So can anybody tell me how much time do I have? Zainab? Rock? How much time do I have?
Yes, ma'am, you can continue for 5 minutes now.
All right, cool. So about this, and are there any more questions here? All right, okay. So, and about the mineral exchange. Now, let me tell you, there have been, as I said, there have been plenty of studies regarding Activa, because that was the first innovation which like shook up the world. It's still doing that. All right. So here, there was a study done by Garcia Godoy, B.R. Morrow in the University of Tennessee. So when they studied Activa Restorative and Activa Baseliner, it was found that they both make resin tags integrating into the dentinal tubules for all observations, and hydroxyapatite formation was confirmed with presence of calcium and phosphate. I think the minimum ratio we need for the calcium phosphate is around 1.67. I'll just check up and get back with the exact figure, but I think it is between 1.67 to 1.7. Okay. And for Activa Bioactive, this ranged around 2 to 2.5 across the dentine and the resin tags. Jigs Patel asks me, regular composite has sensitivity issue, ma'am, but I think Activa has not post-operative sensitivity. You are so right, Jigs. You are so right. And just think why. Just think why. Because when you place Activa, now just imagine it in your head. This is the tooth surface and you have placed Activa Restorative here. Now, as soon as you place it, you have light cured it. What happened? Slowly and steadily, Activa starts giving out the calcium phosphate and fluoride. And it goes and occludes the dentine. The hydroxyapatite starts with the peritubular dentine first. And then slowly, it spreads out. So hydroxyapatite layer is made. And as I said, there So that's how. So post-operative sensitivity with Activa, you are so right, Jigs. And that should be good. So Zainab, I think I'm done with time.
Okay.
Is
No, ma'am,
it?
I'm not done with
Because
you.
I was told 5 minutes anyway, bol.
There are a few questions that was commonly asked to me about this product, and I wanted to ask you this direct one-to-one. Okay, so first about Activa. What's the best method to use Activa, with a bonding agent or without it?
Right now, PulpNet absolutely recommends a bonding agent. Absolutely.
Okay, so now if the case is a very deep caries case where it is close to a pulp, am I audible?
I'm not. The host has.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
I am? Okay. Okay, so Pratik, what did you ask me? What is the best way?
Will use
I
it
can't
with a
hear
bonding
you.
agent or without a bonding?
With a bonding agent, yes, for sure.
Okay, now if a case is very close to the pulp, then how will the ion exchange happen between pulp and the product, especially Activa, when you are using a bonding agent in the middle?
Okay, the bonding agent, actually, I love this question. The bonding agent actually, once you light cure it, it becomes a semi-permeable membrane. Okay, so now the difference is with Activa, like before few years, bonding agent was not recommended. I have done so many cases, you also must have done so many cases without bonding, and they are working fabulous. Till date, no failure. I'm very proud to say. But now what happens with bonding agent, that ion exchange won't be immediate. Okay, because there's an obstacle race, those ions have to slowly cross and make their way through that cured layer of bonding agent despite it being semi-permeable membrane. Okay, but ion exchange happens, though the quickness between using Activa without a bond and with Activa with a bond is a little, with a bond is a little slower. But it happens.
Okay, now do you recommend a liner in between Activa and the
And
or you the pulp if it is very close to the pulp?
yes, Activa is not supposed to be used in any case in very close proximity to the pulp. You have to have a baseliner. Either Activa baseliner or Limelight, because you know why? When you put the Activa very close to pulp, the pH right when you pour is around 2.6. It's acidic. So it takes a little time for that self-polymerization to set. You know, we give it 40-45 seconds. At least I give it around 50 seconds before I hit the light cure gun. I allow the self-polymer. So once it starts setting, the pH goes towards alkaline. So then this thing kind of mitigates the reaction. So yes, but still, if you are close to pulp, please use a baseliner. Do not use this material in proximity to the pulp. No.
Now, is there a difference in chemistry between Activa baseliner and the Activa material?
Not really. It is just the fillers are less and it is more flowy. And you will be surprised to know I use Activa baseliner as my cervical restoratives, as my pit fissures. Suppose I'm out of pit fissure, I use them, and for buccal pits and even for pediatric cases. Because technically, again, if you read the IFU, it needs no etching, it needs no bonding. Yahoo! So that makes it, I mean, I use it in plenty of other ways apart from what it is supposed to do.
So, one last question. In aesthetic areas, can I use Activa below and then Pronto above it?
Of course you can, but Pratik, to be very honest, one day you and me are going to sit and I will show you my smile design cases with Activa alone, and I'm doing it since 2016. And they are going rocking. But yes, the question you asked me, of course you can, because the Pronto is going to definitely polish better. Because Activa, because of the GI factor, it has a little glassy and that kind of appearance. It doesn't give that wow polish normally. Pronto does that. So yes, of course you can use. And they both are the same family material. है ना, बड़ा भाई छोटा भाई. So yeah, it works pretty well.
And
But
are we
only
okay with using a
Activa
diamond
veneers
abrasive paste?
also work beautiful. There's no marginal, there's no those bad brown stains. Awesome.
Okay, are we okay with using diamond polishing abrasive paste on both Activa and Pronto?
Pronto, I would prefer to use a composite. I mean, with aluminium oxide. That would be my choice. Activa, yes, you can use a diamond polishing paste.
Okay, so I thought since there were no questions coming up, I would have this impromptu.
Definitely, definitely. And it's so good to see you, Prateek. Seriously, got to catch you live very soon. I don't know when's that going to happen.
Yes, ma'am, soon.
Absolutely. Okay. So, Zainab?
Okay, bye-bye.
Zainab, so can you just ping me when I'm required?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Okay, because as I told Mala, today I have a full day work. There's a bride and groom party which have come down to Bhopal from Indore, and they are morning 7:30 I'm working, and I just
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
and
for
just
taking out
ping
time
me.
for us.
No, no, no. I will always have time for Palbrint. I will always have time for Mala. I will always have time for Prateek, Rock, you, Nupur, everybody. Love you guys. So just ping me on my phone. I'll be there as soon as you need me. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Chal then. Okay. Bye. Bye, team.
Bye, ma'am. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so now the most awaited part of the evening, the award ceremony. As Dr. Rumpa said, it takes real amount of courage to just come out and post the cases on social media where hundreds of people are watching you, your cases. They might be judging you, they might be commenting. Still, if you are posting, then I salute you guys for taking out such guts, for showing such guts and courage to come up and post your cases. And this special recognition is for your incredible efforts. And we thank you for all your participation and making this event a grand success. So now I would like to invite upon Dr. Deepa Ravichandran to announce the Silver Awards for appreciation for our participants. Over to you, Dr. Deepa.
I did not think that it would be possible to enjoy Challenge 2 more than Challenge 1, but I did. We saw a lot of wonderful cases by a lot of wonderful doctors, and I would like to appreciate every single participant who took part in the challenge, took the effort to document a case and post it on Facebook. Kudos to you all for coming out of your comfort zone. In case of any type of challenge, it's always very difficult to choose the winners. And after much deliberation, the Silver Award is being shared between 4 doctors, and they are Dr. Bharti, Dr. Jibin Kareem, Dr. Deepthi Athale, and Dr. Aarti Daswani. Hearty congratulations to all 4 of you, and you will be getting a Limelight syringe worth rupees 1,500 and a gift voucher worth rupees 1,000 from Dental Associates and Pulpdent USA as your prize. Once again, hearty congratulations to you all.
Okay, now I would like to invite upon stage Dr. Prateek Gupta to announce the Golden Award for uploaded cases. Over to you, Dr. Prateek.
Thank you, Dr. Zainab. Like I said, over 53 cases, over 43 clinicians posting their cases. It was a tough ask to choose all these awards. We, as the jury members, had a tough time in selecting and grading these cases because, frankly, you posting a case is an award in itself. You should be awarded if you are recording and posting a case, because that's the most difficult part, to be able to put your case in front of people. And we all know there are trolls everywhere. You do not want to take the risk. You would always want to stay in your shell and do not try posting it. But once you've done that, that's like 50% of the hard work already done. I would want to appreciate all the cases that have been posted, and I have been called upon to give this golden award now after the silver. So like the silver, we have 4 winners in this category also. We have Dr. Jimmy Bamania, Dr. Varajoy Thomas, Dr. Simran Sethi, Dr. Urvashi Tanwar. All 4, congratulations. You will receive a night white or day white 2-patient pack worth rupees 4,000 and 2,500 benefit voucher for Bioactiva and the Activa Restorative Starter Kit. I am sure you will put all of this to great use. Thank you for posting. And like I said, everyone is a winner, but ultimately we have to grade them into different categories.
Thank you, Dr. Pratik. Now I would like to invite Dr. Rumpa ma'am to announce the Platinum Hero Award.
Platinum Hero Award. My God. As Pratik rightly said, so many beautiful cases, and just a number or 0.5, I love to mark in decimals, that's me. So anyway, but the little 0.3, little 0.5, that's all make the difference. But otherwise, in my eyes, you all are the biggest winners here. No doubts about it. Okay, so the Platinum Hero Award, the best case with toughest case selection. Batao, shall I say? Dr. Neha Momin. Doc, congratulations. Hearty, big congratulations. And you are going to receive a Tough Temp syringe, which is a beautiful temporary material worth rupees 6,000, and a benefit voucher of rupees 2,500 for the Activa Bioactive Restorative Starter Kit. Go for it, Neha. The world's yours. Thank you, Zanab. And should I announce the next one, or you will call me again?
No, I'll call you, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you, Zanab.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations, Dr. Neha. Now, for the next award, I would again like to call Dr. Rumpa for announcing the Platinum Powerhouse Dentistry Award.
Wow. It's like going back on a beautiful memory lane. People who are here with me may take up the hint. So the Platinum Powerhouse Dentistry Award, best case, with 3 highly graded case submissions. None other than Dr. Arun Kumar T from Bengaluru. Hey Arun, you rock. Hearty congratulations and stay blessed and keep giving us such Picassos and Renoirs, case after case. Fantastic. So, Dr. Arun, you will be receiving a Tough Temp syringe that is worth rupees 6,000 and a benefit voucher of rupees 2,500 for the Activa Bioactive Restorative Starter Kit. God bless and more power to you, Arun. Fabulous.
Thank you, ma'am. One more announcement coming your way.
Yeah,
in a moment.
Okay, I'm here.
Congratulations, Dr. Arun Kumar. Okay, so now we have another award called the Powerhouse Dentistry Maximum Cases Highly Uploaded. Over to
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, Zanab. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this whole thing because, Pronto, before it came up here, we have been working on it, and now it's so good to see each and every one of you. How many cases? It was more than 50. And before that, it was, I think, 73 cases for the first challenge. Amazing. Amazing, guys and girls. Lots of love. So here, Powerhouse Dentistry, maximum cases, highly applauded, 4 cases submitted. 4. Dr. Sanjali Manerkar. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Cheers, dear girl. And you will be receiving Philips Clean and Care ultrasonic power toothbrush worth rupees 3,500 and Embrace Varnish. This product is again so close to my heart. Actually, both of them are. And also a benefit gift voucher worth rupees 2,500 for the Activa Bioactive Restorative Starter Kit. So much packed. M&M Dental, Mala, rock on. God bless and more power to you. And once again, Sanjali, hope to see more from you, hope to hear more from you. Thank you, Zainab.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Congratulations, Dr. Sanjali. Okay, so now I would like to call upon our dear mentor, Dr. Prateek, to give away the Jury Special Mention Awards. Over to you, Dr. Prateek.
Yes, so am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry about that, some internet issues. So, jury award for appreciated cases. Again, we have 5 winners here because, frankly, we wanted to appreciate every award. If given a choice, I would send all of these gifts to each and every participant out there. But ultimately, it's like choosing between the best, and we've chosen 5 in this category. We wanted it to reach out to as many people as it could. We have Dr. Lakshmi Kiani, we have Dr. Deepti Baldave, we have Dr. Shreya Singhi, Dr. Prachit, and Dr. Kanupriya Goyal. 5 of you will receive one Limelight syringe worth rupees 1,500 and a benefit voucher worth rupees 1,000. And you can choose any of the M&M Dental products, anything in their portfolio, and you get a discount for this. I would love to thank Pulp Dent for extending this opportunity and extending so many good offers to all the doctors. And thank you for posting. And this was the jury award. It was really difficult for the jury, but we had to choose them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the doctors. Okay, so in the end, I would like to invite the powerhouse of enthusiasm, Mrs. Mala Malik. Your energy is unmatched, and we are really, really grateful and happy to work with you, Mrs. Mala. I would like to invite Mrs. Mala Malik to announce the Popular Choice Award and also give the vote of thanks. Thank you.
A very, very good evening to all of you. I sit here with so much pride today that I do not have words to explain. All of you, doctors, participants, people at Dental Reach, it's been an honor working together. I have a very special place for Popular Choice Awards. It's our little reality segment that really tells us that the audience the viewers, the participants of the FB group, even if they're not challengers, work and walk hand in hand with us. You all are so special and the bedrock of this wonderful challenge series that we are bringing out to you. The first popular choice award for the most popular case goes to Dr. Neha Momin. Neha Momin, your award is not only the choice of the jury, but also the choice of our audience. So you can well understand how in tune our audience is with our judges and with all the participants. Thank you, audience, and a big, big congratulations to you, Dr. Neha. Do we have the promo now, or can I continue with the next award, Dr. Zainab?
We'll have the promo.
The second popular award for the most likes, the second highest award goes to Dr. Arun Kumar T. Again, big congratulations to you, Doc. I must tell you that you are the choice not only of our judges, but also of our audience. This is such a wonderful feeling to know how much in sync all of us are. Both our esteemed doctors who have won this popular choice awards get one syringe of Pronto of their choice of shade with an H and bond free as part of their award for the popular choice awards. Thank you so much and big congratulations to the both of you. So, all of you viewers today, all the doctors, the judges, the mentors, people at Dental Reach, were so enthused with all of your cases, the warm participation that you have shown. We had Diwali going on. We were really wondering, what kind of time you guys would have to post your cases. And it was really very, very encouraging for us to receive the cases with some doctors being so diligent and giving us 2, 3, 4 cases all through this challenge of about 7 weeks that we have gone through for class 3 cases using Pronto. As a mark of appreciation to all the participants, because we genuinely believe that the awards really are only to add to the excitement, but we cannot forget not only your contribution, but your enthusiasm and the courage to put forth your work and to make sure that it's the best foot forward that you have placed. So many of you doctors got back to us and took up so many of the suggestions that the mentors gave, changed the cases, improved upon them, and represented them. And I would not want you to go unnoticed. As a mark of appreciation, M&M Dental Associates and Pulp Dent would like to extend to you a benefit voucher of 15% for the next 1 month, where you can place a one-time order for any of the products of your choice, and you can claim this discount available. There will be a surprise gift added on to the first 50 orders that we received from all of you. I hope you take the opportunity to pick out the products of your choice and enjoy this wonderful saving discount available to you, and take it as a great appreciation from the heart from us at M&M Dental and Pulp Dent. This then brings me to the closure of a lovely evening, a great association for the last almost 2 months together, running Challenge 2 for Class 5s with Pronto. It's been a great association and really opened our eyes. Like I have said earlier, this year is a very special year for M&M as we celebrate our 25th anniversary in the dental industry, serving all of you. At this point, it only demands that we work hand in hand with you, not only to provide you the products, but also to let you know that we go beyond that, giving you the value add of knowledge of materials, as well as enthusing you to do better dentistry. We are here to serve you to grow. Your success is our success. And this evening is one other attempt for us to let you know that we are here for you, clapping and applauding you for all you do for society to build oral health care in India. For today, I'd like to start my vote of thanks, of course, to all in attendance today. I'd like to thank Dr. Rumpa. She has been the head mentor, the moderator of this entire series, and the backbone of this wonderful Challenger series in association with Pulp Dent USA, the company for which we are the channel partners. Our lead mentor for this challenge, Dr. Pratik Gupta, ever helpful, ever enthusiastic, ever progressive. His lecture showcasing a live demonstration using a microscope really set the bar for this particular challenge. And I'm sure everybody had a new leash and a new way to look at presentations and to look at how to do dentistry with respect to Pronto. Thank you so very much, Dr. Pratik, for your presence today, for your encouragement to all the participants throughout this challenge, and of course, to start the challenge with a bang, which you do so well did. Our mentors, Dr. Preeti Lamba and Dr. Nikhil Bahuguna, supported this particular challenge with their cases, their enthusiasm, their discussions, their advice for all our challengers all through this entire 2 months. They will be with us for the next challenge series, that is the Challenge 3 as well. And thank you so much for all your very, very kind support. This brings me to our platform, Dental Reach. Thank you so much, Dr. Roxanne, Dr. Zainab. You really need a shout out. I don't think I would be able to reach out in such a wonderful platform without your kind support. Thank you so much. We are partners in this together. I close this evening encouraging all of you to join us on Challenge 3. So we never really have to say goodbye. We always have to say, see you soon. And what better than see you again right now? As we speak, in the coming week, we begin Challenge 3. Challenge 3 will be mentored specifically by Dr. Preeti Lamba. Our focus in Challenge 3 really is going to be for anteriors. So we are looking essentially at cases done with in class 4 cases, as well as black triangles, diastema closures, and any repair work that you do for anterior composites. Of course, the challenge can only be done using Pronto. all of you, we keep the stage open for you to apply. A link will be given to be a conscious challenger for this series. You will have to commit to posting at least one of your cases over a 6-week period with respect to only this class of dentistry, that is class 4, black triangles, diastema closure, and minor repairs for aesthetic purposes and smile designing. Once you place in your approach to becoming a challenger, we will then evaluate and select a group of about 50 challengers for the challenge 3 Pronto. And samples will be sent to you, and the mentor group will all work with you to make sure that you raise the bar of doing this particular challenge and proceeding with your cases. Of course, there will be an award ceremony today targeted around the end of January, first week February, so that we could not only showcase your cases, but also applaud you for the work that you do. I sincerely look forward to your enthusiastic participation. We need to move forward. The next challenge should be a step ahead. Again, thank you so much for today's attendance. Thank you so much for your support and for your very kind enthusiasm. It keeps us going. I close today evening again with a heart full of gratitude, thanking you for all you do and letting you know that we are here for you. Thank you so very much. Over to you, Zainab.
Okay, so on this note, we end today's session, and we will be eagerly waiting for you all to attend Dr. Preeti's lecture. Details will be posted soon. I hope all your doubts regarding the material, the science behind it, the clinicals, everything is cleared. And in case if you have any other doubt, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll forward it to our mentors, and they will be more than happy to help you. So with this, we bid goodbye to all of you. It was a wonderful evening. Congratulations to all the winners. See you soon. Bye.
Audio